Hey, what's going on guys? My name's Nathan and welcome back to Snack Saloon. Now today I am doing another Moomin review. This is the Winter Bathing House by Martin X, you can see up there. And this is an item that I've been wanting to order for a long time. And I finally got it for Christmas from my wife. Luckily I didn't already order this, but if I'd have waited maybe another month or so, I probably would have placed an order and got this. This originally came out. I know they had it available in the 90s. I think it was a different color scheme. But this is now a current release. You can buy this from the Moomin shop. So they kind of re-released this. There's the Winter Bathing House little logo there in various languages. And there's the item itself. You can see there's no plastic over this. You can put your hand right in. And then there's a little bio on Tove Jansson. There's a little moose down there as well, or reindeer. And there's the three figures that you get. Obviously Moomin Troll, Tiki, and little Mai on her boat. The boat she makes out of a tray, and with a little sail on it. So we're going to open this up. I don't think there's a seal on this, from what I can tell. I do have my knife here just in case, but I don't think there's a seal. Oh, there actually is. Okay, so there is a seal. Sorry, the camera cut out there. There is a seal right here, so I'm just going to try and... There we go. Should be able to just lift this out. Obviously, it goes without saying that I haven't opened this already. It's still sealed. Try and slide this out. There we go. That's easy enough. Don't want to destroy the box too much anyway. Okay, so here's what the actual packaging looks like on the inside. So we do have some tape here that I'm just going to cut. It's kind of housed in this little plastic tab. I got it there. There we go. And there's also one here. I believe this one is for the figures. There we go. Okay, so I should be able to just slide this out now. Well, there is some little tabs on the bottom as well, but let's try and slide this out first of all. Oh, actually both of those tabs are for the figures. So here they are. So there's little Mai, and they do have little tabs as well. Let's see if I can cut these actually. Should be able to, they're only plastic. There we go. Get two Tiki out. And of course Moomin Troll. Free them from the little cardboard piece. So I'll show these first of all. So there's Moomin Troll with his blue eyes. All these Martin X figures tend to have the same kind of design. They're always the same kind of size, except for the ones that you get in like the advent calendars, things like that. Those are obviously a lot smaller. So we get articulation in the arms. Nothing in the head, you can see it's a solid piece, and nothing in the legs. And the tail is also a solid piece, so just the arms, which I guess is fine. You don't really need too much. Now let's look at two Tiki. Looks like the same thing. Articulation in the arms only. Actually, does the head move? No, solid piece. But yeah, a good likeness, I would say. There's the back. Yeah, I can't complain about the actual figures here. Now let's look at little Mai. This is just one piece. Like, you can't remove any of this, from what I can tell anyway. This seems to be one piece. And no articulation at all. This is just, it's made out of rubber basically. Yeah, the tray is kind of hard plastic, but the figure itself and the sail is all rubber. As you can see, she's got her eyes closed, trying to, I guess because of the wind. But yeah, can't really complain about those, they're all fairly decent. Now let's take a look at the actual building itself. So this has, you can see here, little cord keeping it in. It's not actually plastic, it's more like a elastic. go. Put that. Try and get this out. Ah, there is some, you can see here, some little plastic pieces. Just cut that. There we go. Wasn't too difficult to get out at all. It was just a little piece of string. There is one keeping the door in as well. Cut that. There we go. Easy enough. So, actually there is, I didn't think there was any pieces to this. There is a lot of, oh, it's just the stairs basically. Let me get these open. Just try and cut this. I believe it's just the stairs. There's no instructions or anything, so I'm sure there's not too much going on. I don't know what this is. Look into that in a minute. Yeah, there's a few little pieces. Nothing else in there. So, I guess we'll take a look at the boathouse itself. So we have two doors. Well, first of all, we have this dock, you can see. It's a large solid piece. Obviously, you have your main door here leading out to the dock. And there is a little seat in there. On both sides, actually. And then you also have the door here. So you can have both doors open, go straight through. I'm trying to remove that little tag that I took out. And yeah, the windows don't open, which is fine. I mean, you wouldn't expect them to open. And it looks like one of these pieces, is it this one? Yeah, I guess there's the little chimney. And wasn't there, yeah, there's another piece over there, which I believe just sits. There we go. I'll try and push it in a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So that just completes the roof. And I don't know if this... Yeah, there's no hole for this to go in. It almost looks like a scythe. Not too sure about that. I don't see... Because there's no... Yeah, there's no picture on the actual box showing you what the layout is supposed to be. So it's kind of hard to work that out. So I'm not sure what that little piece is. Yeah, like I say, it looks like a scythe, but why would there be a scythe in a boathouse? There's no hole on the actual dock either. Now these stairs, I guess they just kind of, do they clip in? I guess you just kind of stand them next to the door, because they, I mean, as you can see, there's a little groove there for them. But yeah, maybe they go, yeah, that's the only spot they could go in. So you just kind of have them stood like that. If you have this on a shelf, obviously that will just stand flush with the door. So yeah, again, nothing on the bottom. And nothing you can really, yeah, I don't know where this little piece is supposed to go. There's no hole on the actual, you know, the dock itself. But I guess one of the figures could hold it realistically. But yeah, there's the boathouse. If you want to see how to scale the figures are, obviously little Maya wouldn't be riding out on the dock, she'd be out on the ice. But there you go. Little Moomin troll. But yeah, it's a decent little set. I can't really complain about it. It's not expensive. I mean, there's not too many sort of features about it. I mean, apart from the doors opening and closing, obviously you can put your figures inside there. Other than the doors, there's no real action on this. That's basically all you get. So I'd say it's more of like a display piece more than anything. I can't see you really playing too much with it. I mean, obviously you can sort of use your figures with the set. I mean, I think if you were a child and you were playing around with this, that it's kind of limited. But I think it's more of like more like a display piece. Like I said, you could make kind of a diorama out of this, especially if you combine it with the Moomin house as well. Yeah, you could kind of make a little diorama. And like I said, I'll probably display this on a shelf with the figures. But other than that, there's not too much more to say about it. I do like the paintwork, I should say. It's kind of weathered. As you can see, that it starts off dark up here. It goes down into more of a lighter white colour. I guess to reflect the winter weather. And then the roof itself is white. To reflect the snow. Because obviously, in the show itself, in the books, the bathing house is basically the same colour scheme. Or not same colour scheme, same sort of design as the house itself. It's not sort of white like this. Obviously, it depends where you're looking. I know certain illustrations will have it like this because it's supposed to be in winter. As you can see the backdrop, it's supposed to be a winter sort of scene. So this makes complete sense. Give you a quick close-up of the little chimney there. Obviously, this does just come in and out. It's not a very tight fit. It's really loose. This is kind of tight. You do have to sort of pull this to get it out. But yeah, can't complain too much. So yeah, it'd be interesting. I am running out of shelf space, so I am going to try and work out where to put this. But yeah, that is the Moomin Bathing House by Martin X. Like I said, you get the 3 figures with it. There you go. So that's basically it. So hope you enjoyed this quick review. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Until next time, see ya.